They told me that as an 18-wheeler was driving down this road here, the drive shaft punctured the fuel tank. Well, I'm just about ready for game day. As you can see here, I have my so stylish fanny pack on, and inside I have my phone, I have my keys, I have everything that I need for game day. However, if I go up to the front gate with this on, they won't let me in. Well, MHP is asking for all drivers to please be safe while out there on the road. Now, the first day of class can be exciting for some students, but for others, it can be a bit overwhelming. Definitely a tragic scene here in Forest County. Authorities have confirmed to me that one woman is confirmed dead and another person is in the hospital. I'm in the heart of Ellisville, right in Ward's Pharmacy, a staple in Ellisville since 1886. 7 search warrants will be served in this investigation that primarily targets cases from local drug offenders. Here we have a sleeping bag, and I also got some utility cords. And of course, you need your ponchos and your raincoat. In just about less than an hour, students will be lined up here hand in hand with their parents to walk the halls, meet their teachers, and start off a fresh new school year. But I spoke to one fitness director who said the key to a productive day is a productive morning. Now, mind you, there were no injuries in this incident that happened here, but they've been out here since 3 o'clock. They have stopped the fuel. He suggests adding books that are the heaviest to the back of the backpack, with the lightest books going towards the front. He said this kind of balances things out and also takes off a little bit of the weight. I'm here in Richton, right off of Ash Road, where it is a confirmed police standoff happening right behind me. And the list goes on and on. Starting at the beginning of the 2018-2019 fiscal year, you all can expect to see a little bit of an increase in your checks.
And I looked across the street and trees were just flying through people's houses, and it just scared me nearly about to death.
Residents in the historic East End District of Meridian are tirelessly working to rebuild their community after an EF2 tornado ripped through their homes with estimated maximum winds of 115 miles per hour, according to the National Weather Service.
It came this way. From the video that we saw on the internet and whatnot, it came, just blew through, just like that, and blew the roof off that house, and then, it tore up down Grandview, snapped a lot of trees.
My mama had 23 trees in her yard, and almost half of them, as you can see, gone. This whole block was just full of trees.
I never experienced anything like this at this magnitude, and I've been in this area for many, many years.
Several people were reported without power through the night, forcing many to stay in hotels. Robert Combs says he drove around for hours looking for a hotel because he says many were already filled.
But then we had to go spend almost like $300 to $400 just to get one. But have kids, so.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4.
Many say they feel that this was the worst storm to hit Meridian since Hurricane Katrina in 2005. However, they also say they won't let this tragedy be their downfall.
Lost a lot, but the people have great spirit. We talked to many people that said they was in the eye of the storm, and they saw some of the disaster. One young lady just left. Her car was turned around in the storm and thrown into a building, and her and her son, 2 sons, they both survived.
They're very resilient in this area, so they're going to bounce back. We take a few hits, but we're going to bounce back.
God was just with us. We were lucky.
Quametra Wilborn, WDAM 7 News.
He needs help. He needs help.
The Richton Police Department, Lamar County SWAT, and the Perry County Sheriff's Department responded to a call in Richton of a man threatening residents with a shotgun.
Yeah, we received a call up here at Ash Avenue. This person had a shotgun, so we responded. Lee County and myself responded. He took a break and ran into the building and grabbed the shotgun.
Authorities say the disturbance started earlier in the day around 1 o'clock. Next-door neighbor Tawana Bolton says she called police multiple times, saying Butler was walking up and down the sidewalk waving a knife while holding his shotgun. She says multiple children were nearby playing. Neighbors say they could tell something was wrong.
He was high on drugs and he thought someone was breaking in his truck.
Out here just walking around with the gun talking about, snakes in his truck and you know, people's taking parts off of his truck. He was hallucinating.
Richton Police says Butler is well known by the department for drug possession and say that he's been arrested multiple times in the past for possession of crystal meth. Authorities say Butler barricaded himself in his home for over 2 hours before the Lamar County SWAT team used tear gas to get him out to make the arrest.
Because this is not mental. This is he been up for days, and this morning was just the final straw.
Quametra Wilborn, WDAM, on your side.